What's up, fellas? Got a loyal patron supporter that wanted me to talk about why women love men in relationships. All right, guys, let's get right on into this. Guys. Number one reason why women love men in relationships, and I think you guys know this, pre-selection. Guys, the power of pre-selection goes in every aspect of our lives. How many times have you tried to go watch a show or try a restaurant or went to go watch a movie based off of the reviews? I can tell you guys right now that when I go on Amazon and I look up a product, the first thing I look at, I don't give a damn about what the name of it is, the brand. I don't give a fuck if the brand been around 1,000 goddamn years. Don't make no difference to me. The first thing I look at is, what's that review? That 4.5, 4.3, 4.7, that's the first thing I look at is in how many reviews. Because you know some of these people got their grandma in them writing reviews and shit, right? But they grandma in them ain't wrote no 18,000 reviews. We all know that, right? Now, these motherfucker got 23 reviews, and might be a little sketchy, right? But I go by the quantity and the quality of the reviews. We all do that. So here's the thing now. The pre-selection to get the woman to at least try the dude or at least want to try the dude. We all hear about a restaurant being popular, right? And sometimes we go there and we never bring our ass back. We understand that there are preferences, but at least she's going to want to try. How many times have you guys seen somebody that was real popular, right? And you like, oh, he seemed like a cool dude. And then you go there and talk to the motherfucker and you like, well, he ain't for me. So that don't mean that she gonna end up liking what she get. But the pre-selection aspect of it is at least gonna make her want to see what all the hype's about. All right, guys. So number one, and I think you guys knew this, it's gonna be pre-selection. Very powerful aspect of our lives, guys. Reviews, everything. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, if you run a business, I'm telling you right now, the number one aspect of your business, what's gonna get more customers is, what's the reviews? What people are saying about your business on the Better Business Bureau, Yelp pages. Do they even fucking make Yelp? Google page, whatever, right? People are gonna check out those reviews. I'm gonna let you guys know that right now. So make sure that you're treating customers right, because the cleaners I go to now, I just typed in cleaners, Bughead, and I went and see who had the highest reviews and who had a good amount of views. That's what I chose it by. Right there. The cleaners I use got a 4.9 rating. I'm telling you guys that right now. That shit matters tremendously. Now, some people are going to have loyalty to a brand and proximity. I ain't finna go way across town because your ass got a 5.0 review. It ain't that serious, right? If this one got a 4.8 and they right next door and your ass got a 5.0 and your ass 20 miles away, it ain't that goddamn serious. But y'all guys get what I'm saying. Next, guys, emotional unavailability. All right, guys, and this goes to the aspect of this right here, guys. Some women want meaningless sex. I know that shocks the shit out of some of you goddamn incels, but some women just want to fuck. Typically, guys, what we're gonna see in this aspect is right here, what it's gonna be? Those work relationships. Unfortunately, guys, I don't want to break y'all guys' heart today, but I got to. If you have a significant other, I don't know how to say this. She probably fucking her coworkers. I'm just gonna let you guys know that right now. She's probably fucking one of her coworkers. This ain't a red pill talking point or none of this, guys. This has, guys. I ain't gonna expose them, but I just have seen this. I'm just gonna say it like this, right? I've seen this from people I know. I just leave it at that. I'm an OG. I've just seen this from people I know. These work relationships are serious. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna let you guys know that right there. So a lot of times women want to deal with these guys who are in relationships because, well, quite frankly, they're in relationships and they don't have the time to put in for that. And so they want to find another, if they're going to fuck around, they want to find another guy that's in a relationship. That's how that works. I got a relationship, you got a relationship, let's meet somewhere in the fucking middle. Okay, guys, so I got another thing to confess on this right here. The emotional unavailability part, okay? A lot of the games that we teach, using women emotions against them come from this aspect right here. So guys, it was once upon a time before women got all these dating books to where you can use women emotions against them. Now this was going to be pre-social media, right? And pre the rules, all these other feminist dating books that taught women, how to do. So how it used to work, guys, y'all guys don't understand. So how this used to work was you would go out on a date with a woman, right? And you wouldn't call her for a week. But typically it wouldn't make a week because the woman's emotions of you being unavailable emotionally for her would cause her to chase you, because the mere thought of a man not like really wanting her would fuck with her ego and her emotions. And so the woman would chase you. What these books these women have gotten taught them now is the reason why you guys, none of these women call or text us after the, these dates and stuff. Because these books, the rules, if any of you guys read The Rules or Not Your Mother Rules, those books specifically teach women to never call a man, to never pursue a man, to never show interest or none of that. Now, kudos on their part. It's good for women, but it's bad for us, because what used to would happen was when you used to be nonchalant, like you don't really care, you could take it or leave it, you ain't blowing a phone up. That shit used to be way more effective 25 years ago. It's not as effective today because women have been taught to not let a man use your emotions against you. So it's still the best alternative. I'm just putting that out there because y'all guys know what happens when you give her validation. You know that don't work. We all know that don't work. So it's still the better alternative. But I'm just saying it's not as effective. If y'all guys want me to tell y'all guys what's the most effective game today, the most effective game, become the best version of your goddamn self and get into that top 10, 20% of men. That is the best game today. Make yourself so high value that when all women, you see women who got on the Kevin Samuels and Kendra G and some of these other platforms, and be that guy that guy that makes, X amount of dollars and fit, dress nice and all that type of stuff right there. That's the best game. There are emotionally unavailability game where you kind of like didn't pursue a woman hard and you would wait a week to call her and stuff like this right here. That used to be so much more effective before women have been trained the game that they have. You would drive a woman crazy. A lot of that too, guys, goes to social media too, right? With the validation and attention women get off social media, her chasing your validation doesn't mean as much because she can just post a picture and that shows her that everybody gonna tell her how beautiful she is. Whereas in pre-social media, by you being so nonchalant, it makes a woman question, am I really attractive? That's what it does, guys. It makes a woman think that. But the emotional unavailable man, sometimes woman just wants sex. Next, guys, the thrill. I think sometimes we overthink this shit and we start thinking, trying to turn a science project out of it. No, sometimes shit is just a fucking thrill. Do y'all guys know what all these casinos are built around the country for? Do y'all guys honestly think gamblers go in there really expecting to win? No, most people who go into casinos know I'm gonna lose money. It's a 99% chance I'm gonna lose fucking money. Yes, it might win, but it's 99. It's the thrill of getting that 1% that might win. It's just the thrill. Do y'all guys know what all Six Flags and all these other people got amusement parks and roller coasters and all these things that drop down fast and parachuting and bungee jumping? What's the purpose of that? It's just a fucking thrill. So sometimes we get all into this craziness and this, that, and the other. Sometimes it boils down to being just a fucking thrill. The thrill of doing something that, if you're a law-abiding citizen, right, you don't get a whole lot of thrill, right? Like criminals and stuff. They get a thrill, and they're going to die in prison, but they get a thrill of living against the law. So as a law-abiding citizen, you can get into a very mundane lifestyle where everything is just, it's just every day is like the same, you know what I'm saying? And so sometimes these women want a fucking thrill. If any of y'all guys seen that movie with Richard Gere with the woman Unfaithful, it was just a thrill. The dude was fucking all in the bathroom and they was just doing all this other type of shit. It's just a fucking thrill. So like, something that's gonna hurt y'all guys' feelings, but I'm telling you right now, the best blowjob you ever gonna have in your life is somebody else girl doing it. And she might not even be that good. I'm just telling y'all guys that right now. Any of y'all guys, and I know my goody two-shoe boys gonna come on here, oh, that's not integrity. Listen, man, don't nobody know you. Integrity is not fucking your boy's girl or your brother's girl. Fucking somebody, some dude you don't know girl, man, hell, that's on his ass. I'm just being honest. That's just on his ass. This, guys, listen here. This is forever going to be sleazeball, but we're sleazeballs with integrity. We don't fuck our boys' girls. We don't fuck our relatives' girls, but everything else, fair game. Every man for them fucking self. I wouldn't pursue a fucking married woman, but I wouldn't run away from her. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's all I'm gonna fucking tell you. I would not pursue a man's woman. I would not. I wouldn't run away from that bitch either. I'm telling you, hey man, my electrolyte balance been off. I catch cramps. Every now and then, man, I catch a cramp. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Chris Rock said in one of his stand-ups, he said, we don't run from pussy. We can't run too fast. Some bullshit he said. And I think that was Chris Rock said that. He ain't lying. He was talking about cheating or something, shit like that, right? Men don't run away from pussy. I'm sorry. Now, some of you goddamn incels on here, or my boys from the suburbs who might don't have pussy thrown your way, might sit on your goddamn soapbox and say what you will or won't do, but we all know it's fucking bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit. If a bad bitch that you found attractive who was married was throwing pussy your way, your ass gonna take it, motherfucker. And if you're saying you wouldn't, you're a goddamn lie. And I tell you to your face, you're a goddamn lie. God damn it. Next, guys, non-thirsty energy. The energy of content. Now, this goes back to my second talking point where we talk about the validation aspect that doesn't work as much today as in. So basically, guys, the non-thirsty aspect and all those type of things, the non-validation, basically it was a thing of not giving women validation, which caused her to chase your validation. Now, there are some women out here that are still controlled by their emotions. All women, can get emotional, but they're not controlled by their emotions today, as in regards to with a man, as they used to be pre these dating books and stuff that teach women under no circumstances do you ever initiate contact with a man. Ever. They're being taught that today, but there are still some women that if you don't give them validation, there's some women that if you at school or you were at work and you don't give them validation, and y'all guys know a man that's got pussy at home, well, it's just natural that he don't walk around. He just got his dick sucked last night or this morning. He ain't gonna be in that thirsty energy. That causes that woman to be like, God damn, he don't give me no validation. He must don't think I'm beautiful. So then it sets her out there. I'm gonna get this validation. Well, now on social media and dating books telling women to never pursue a man. But back in the day, if you ignored a woman like that, oh, she'll come chasing the shit out your ass. I'm just telling y'all guys, if you ignored a woman 20 years ago and you just walk past, you might just have cordial with her, like, hey, Megan, and just kept walking. A woman couldn't stand that shit. How dare you not want to fuck me? How dare you not stare at me? How dare you not gawk at me? Who the fuck do you think you are? That doesn't work as much now with social media, devaluing males' attention and stuff like that. But there still are women who are controlled by their emotions, meaning that they must have the validation from every man. And if they don't get it from you, well, damn it, I'm going to keep trying until I get it from you. And lastly, guys, mating characteristics. So, listen, reviews are good, right? It's good to have good reviews and everybody thinks highly. Did you ever think sometimes, guys, that there's actually substance behind those reviews? In other words, you actually might be that dude, like you actually are a man worth wanting? Did you ever think about that? It ain't all just hype and pre-selection. That it's actually a reason why you have a woman. You actually are attractive. You actually have swagger. You actually have confidence. Like, you go to a restaurant, it's got all these great reviews, and the food is actually fucking good. Go fucking figure. Saving Private Ryan, it had all these Emmys and this, that, and the other. And then you watch it and you're like, oh, the movie's actually fucking good. It ain't all just smoking fucking mirrors. Go fucking figure. So sometimes when women want married men, it's because you're actually, dare I say, attractive? Wow. Dare I say you actually have swag? That it ain't all just pre-selection and smoking mirrors and no, you actually are a guy worth fucking. Go figure. Guys, I didn't get into The Sopranos until like season 4 or 5. And then as soon as I started watching, I'm like, oh my God, it's actually good. It's not just fucking hype. Guys, they were talking about LeBron James, but when he was in the 10th grade, I was at the fucking mattress company. This like the year 2000, 2001, some shit like that. He was in the 10th grade and his mama went and got him the Land Rover something, bought him a Hummer, something like that, got him a Hummer. They were talking about that on Sports Center, and pardon the interruption, I was at the fucking mattress company. This is like the year 2000, 2001, right around when 9/11 happened. And then he gets to the NBA and you hear all these hype for 2 years and then you're like, oh shit, he can actually fucking play. It ain't just fucking hype. So sometimes, guys, when you see women want to fuck a married man or a man in a relationship, there's a reason why he's actually in a fucking relationship. He's actually that fucking dude. All right, guys. So that's why women like fucking with men in relationships, guys. I'll get back with you guys later.